Are you ready for the rough?
Hi, this is my very first tutorial on here, so, bear with me. I am still getting the hang of talking to a computer in a room, alone, with the door closed. I will get the hang of that pretty soon, and I'll make better tutorials. So bear with me on this one. I'm gonna start off with, saying thank you to Muscle GFX for the 1K exclusive pack. I've used this pack way too much. And thank you to Maddie. Very bad at pronouncing names again. Cannot pronounce that last name. I'm sorry. But the download link for the pack will be in the description. I don't remember where I got this one from. If you want this logo thing, let me know. I'll try to find the link again and I'll put it in the description for you, or I'll re-upload it for downloads for you guys. Of course, after I try to find the link, because I don't want to credit goes where it's due. Thank you. So I'm going to show you how to put effects, how I put effects on logos and texts. I'm going to do it on this Superman thing I just made within like 2 seconds. And I put the blue background because I like blue. And I'm going to show you how to put an effect on a logo. Okay. Whoops, sorry. I'm going to start off with a logo. I'm going to use space particles for this, just because space is cool. I'm going to take a random effect and move it on top of this, and Command T it on a Windows. That would be a Control T. Holding down Shift, I'm going to resize this. Enter. And then I hold down Command or Control and click the text layer. Because it doesn't have a background, it will just select the outside of the text. And while this effect is selected, I'm going to use the masking. Yes, I'm going to use the masking, which is at the bottom beside the effects. And I changed blend modes to make it fit, so I'm going to go with linear.add, and that just puts the effect on the text for me. Another thing I do is I double click the layer, and I do this for text and logos. I go for gradient overlay, and I believe I overlay it. Yes. And that just gives it that dark to a very beautiful light. And I also give it a drop shadow, if I can find that. Yes, I don't spread it much. I don't distance as much either. But I make it bigger just because it looks better. If you want, you can give it an outer glow instead. It's really just up to you. Outer glow. That just puts the glow on outside. That's pretty much all I do with most of my logos. I put a random texture on top and I blend mode it. Sometimes I'll duplicate the layer. From the bottom one, I'll remove. To duplicate, you can press Control J or Command J on a Mac. Clear layer style on the bottom one, and go to file, I believe, no, filter, and just blur it, motion blur. And that just gives it a really cool, better shadow with the shadow of the original layer combined. That's pretty much all I do on here. On text, I do pretty much the same thing. I put flares on it. I put, I think it should be. 1 second. Okay, I'm going to go to my folders. On text, I mostly put a, what do you call it? I guess you can say a metal type of a texture. Don't think I have one in here right now though. But on this one, I think I will go with this abstract effect on this text, just because it looks really cool to me. Resize it to fit the text. Press enter, move it on top of the text. Do the same thing, control text layer, and then mask it. And change the settings to linear dodge. Add and turn the opacity down. Another thing I do on here is I also render the cell render for the text in the exact same position that I rendered the text. Put it on top of the text and do the same effect, but turn it down a bit. Or if you want the lines to be black instead, you can subtract it and it'll give you a black outline, which is also very fun to use. So if you were to have a black background, it would stand out more. I also do that with a lot of my logos, but I did not have the cell render to the logo for machinima, so I just did that. I also put flares on it. I'm going to use this blue one. It makes sure it's on top of the text, and same effect, linear dodge add, that always works. And just duplicate it with Control or Command J and move it around. Put it on different positions, wherever. Or if you like, you can just take any one of the flares, put it on top of the text, Command or Control T, resize it to go across the text, linear dodge just so you can see where it is right now. And to change the color of it, you can use Command or Control U and just change it to whatever color you like. I'm going to duplicate it and change it up a bit. And if I was to press Control or Command G, that would group the top and of the bottom flares. And on each one I can mask it and use the eraser tool to make it fit however I see it fitting. I believe if you hold down Shift, you can drag it in a straight line down like that. Command T it and just rotate it until it actually goes in a straight line. This is pretty much all the effects I put. Other than that, I just put effects in the background. In fact, I will put one in the background for you guys. Okay, this is a pack I use a lot. It is the Panic Arts GFX pack, and it has some of the best 3D renders for putting behind some of the best abstract renders to put behind anything really. I will also put, I'll find the link to this and also put it in the description if you want it. Let me know in the comments. But for this one, I'm going to use this render. Enter. I'm going to go to effects on this one, gradient overlay, overlay it, and that's pretty much it. I'm also going to give this one a color overlay in a really nice blue if I can find one. I like that one. And either color it or yeah, soft light. I put a soft light on this because I think that looks a lot better. And turn the opacity to 54. That's pretty much all I do. Other than that, the more effects and time you put into this, the better it'll be. This is actually not that great. I'm sorry about that. But once I get Cinema 4D on my Mac, I will upload Cinema 4D tutorials as well. So, I really hope this helped. I'm sorry you had to put up with my random rambling because I am still getting the hang of this, but, thank you, and I will see you all very soon. by Monday, I hope, because I'm trying to do weekly uploads. So this will be up on Monday. I'm recording this on Saturday though. And by next Monday I'll probably have another video up, hopefully. But yeah, I'll try to upload within the week too, if I get time. So, anyway, see you guys soon. Bye.